Hi, my name is Jill. I am a conduit between your energetic field and the angelic realms. I'm also a Jin Shinjitsu practitioner and teach self-help of Jin Shinjitsu. And this morning I'm being guided to share a sigil message. A sigil is just a symbolic representation of energy. And the one I have beside me is the only one I've done so far. I think I've been doing them about 2 years. Time is elusive these days, but this is the only one where somebody else's interaction with me became involved. And I consider this woman to be a teacher. She wouldn't call herself this, but she's a master by example. And I hope to one day call her a friend. Her energy triggered the channeled title of it, I guess we could say, which was Healing Our Children Through Healing the Inner Child. And I'm gonna flip the direction of the phone for a second so you can see the sigil, and then I will read the message that just came this morning. So here's the sigil itself, and I channel these. I'm really just drawing lines, squiggles. It's kind of like channeling by connect the dot. But I hear channeled sigils through my heart. My brain's just not involved at all, which is probably a good thing. But what I saw on this when it was all done is this, I believe, this area, which kind of looks like a fetus a little bit, is the inner child. And then this is ourselves in spirit form. This kind of orange squiggle is the line of that, and there's an arm reaching up to the inner child. It's interesting to me that the inner child was above us. We're reaching up to it. And I think this black area, because I see the area which I channel through, which is actually called All That Is, an actual space in the universe where everything ever said, thought, every sound exists and permeates there. So this black represents all that is to me. The rest of it, I think, is just puzzle pieces of a learning and unlearning, which is said numerous times in the channeled message. So I will flip, you take another peek at it, see if you get anything out of these squiggles and lines and shapes. And you can see my cat toys over there. And I'm going to flip it back to me and read the channeled message. So here it is. Again, this is titled Healing Our Children Through Healing the Inner Child. And this morning I was told this whole sigil and messages are from Arcturian star light beings and Archangel Uriel, both of which are very connected to Earth's purpose. Of course, we are all connected to that. That's what all this is about. Here's the message. The inner child is the lens with which we view ourselves. Its perspective entered our bodies through layers of learning and unlearning. Our parents implanted behavior patterns in us through their inner child learning and unlearning. The learning can be framed in good or bad, but all learning is really perspectiveless. When we separate our energy from others, we only hear universal light, energy, and information from the all that is, ever was, and ever will be. All that is an actual place where the multiverses speak to each other and where every word, sound, thought, and intent floats. We know capital Know. We know this. We know that every word, sound, thought, intent floats about us. We know this. When we come into the world, and then we go through the steps and repeated cycles of learning and that painful unlearning of and through the perspective of others. We heal ourselves, meaning we come back to the knowing, the heart knowledge, that all that is vibrates within us. The healing of self takes many forms, none of which are wrong. In fact, all are right. As we dip our toes into the vibration of love plus joy equals bliss, the angels say we're stepping soon into bliss, which is, for most of us, the unknown. Love plus joy equals bliss. So as we step into that new vibration through our healing, we are igniting healing that generationally permeates forward and backward. We are healing the child within us, within our ancestors, and within our own children's hearts. So I hope this spoke to someone. Much love to everyone. And I'm terrible with shameless plugs, but I'll throw this in there that if anybody is interested in Jin Shinjitsu sessions or angelic message sessions, I am now calling Carlisle Bowen Works in Mechanicsburg my home. So thank you if you listened to the end, and much, much love.